Cleveland Cavaliers big man Evan Mobley has been a top 30 fantasy basketball player all season, and I'm here to detail why. So let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. This is Nick, and welcome to Basketball Trading Room. And of course, today we'll be talking about Evan Mobley, who has been having a phenomenal season, averaging a career high 19 points per game, along with 9 rebounds and 3 assists. Also playing good defense, averaging a block and a half and a steal per game. And he's just had a near triple double with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, and a block and a steal, as he helped the Cavaliers in the Oklahoma City Thunder's 15-game winning streak. And Evan Mobley is a type of fantasy player that I love, and that's a do-it-all type of guys. Again, I'm going to say this in every video, so if you haven't heard it, go watch the previous videos. You need guys in fantasy who do more than score, and Mobley, being a runner-up and defensive player of the year last season, has the defensive stats, and he stuffs the stat sheet on a nightly basis. And here, he's able to, his versatility allows the Cavaliers to do a lot of things with him. He's able to guard on the perimeter and on the interior against a smaller guy. Casey Wallace is able to fight around Isaiah Hartenstein, trying to set this Gortat screen on both him and Jared Allen, but he gets around it, the block, the good contest there, and then the rebound. And the Cavaliers do a nice job of utilizing Mobley's versatility on offense, and they run sets for him to use his rare size, length, and agility against opposing bigs. Big men are the guys you least expect to be able to navigate off-ball screens quick enough to recover and contest shots. So the Cavaliers use this to their advantage here with this play. They have Donovan Mitchell setting a pin-down screen for Evan Mobley. And traditional basketball lovers, like, the game that you knew is dying, because we have shooting guards and point guards setting off-ball screens for big men. And you see guys like a Victor Wembanyama, you see guys like an Evan Mobley. When you have big men that are this talented and this rarely gifted offensively, you have to use that to your advantage as a team. And if you're a coach, you got to run things like this for those guys, because more often than not, the big men guarding them are not as fast as them. So as you see, we're going to have Donovan Mitchell. He's going to set this pin down screen right here for Evan Mobley on Jalen Williams, the one from Arkansas. He's going to set this, and Evan Mobley's going to come off and get an easy mid-range, because Jalen Williams just doesn't have the foot speed to contest this. And again, in fantasy, you need guys who do more than score. You need stat sheet stuffers. And Evan Mobley, who averages 9 rebounds per game, had 10 in this game, and a big offensive rebound, a contested offensive rebound here in the midst of some Thunder jerseys. The Cavaliers get the ball back because of his efforts. The Thunder double team Donovan Mitchell, send 2 at him, which causes them to be in rotation. George Niang gets the ball into Evan Mobley at the free throw line, and he did a phenomenal job passing his game. Had 7 assists, averages 3 per game. So the Cavaliers can rely on him to make quick 0.5 decisions as a passer. Here, as soon as the ball touches his hand, he knows where it's going, gets it to Max Strus for the 3. And something that has really changed with Evan Mobley this season is just his aggression as an offensive player. Like, he is averaging a career high in field goal attempts. He's averaging a career high in 3-point attempts with just under 3 per game. But the actual aggression, like the act of being aggressive, his base is stronger this season, and he's become such a more violent driver. And here against Isaiah Hartenstein, who's one of the tougher centers in the NBA, he gets the ball in prime position, takes two to 3 dribbles, and he just puts his body into Isaiah Hartenstein and gets that one. And again, with that added aggression that Evan Mobley has shown this season on the offensive side of the ball, couple that with his elite length and athleticism at 7 foot, he can just rise up over anybody and dunk the ball. And again, traditional basketball lovers, please look away. We got inverted pick and roll for Evan Mobley. Again, using him as the versatile piece that he is. You got the point guard, Darius Garland, setting him an on-ball screen right here on Isaiah Joe. I probably would have just kept him on Isaiah Joe, but Darius Garland sets a screen on him. Again, the aggression, just no wasted movements by Evan Mobley. Getting to the rim, knowing that he's bigger than J-Dub, putting his back on him, the spin move right there, one dribble to the basket, plants his feet, and go up strong. And the Cavs are an excellent passing team. In this game, they had like about 30 plus assists, and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen were a big part of that. This big man tandem knows how to play together. They know how to take advantage of mismatches, and they know how to take advantage of numbers, right? When the Cavaliers have an advantage in numbers, which they do here, I believe Jalen Williams scored on the other side. J-Dub from Santa Clara, when he scored, he was slow to get up, so the Cavaliers have a 5-on-4. It's just an easy play for Evan Mobley, lobs it up in a dunk. And I just love the variance in pick and rolls that new coach Kenny Atkinson has implemented for this Cavaliers team, using the dynamic handling of Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell to the team's success, and having these two big men who can finish and pass the ball really help also. So here we got a empty side pick and roll here. We got Jared Allen setting the screen for Darius Garland. He's going to come off. And I like what the Cavaliers do while people are driving the basketball, right? So they really take advantage of the defense when they do stuff like this. So he's going to set the screen, right? Jared Allen is going to roll because this is an empty corner pick and roll. Sorry. There's nobody in the corner to just help, and because this would be much easier if there was somebody in the corner for the Oklahoma City Thunder to defend. But since it's an empty corner side pick and roll, the person that has to help has to come off of Evan Mobley or whoever is on this opposite side. So as he comes over, he has to try to tag on this Jared Allen roll so Isaiah Hartenstein can get back or play up on Darius Garland. So while that's happening, Evan Mobley is gonna cut as soon as Darius Garland gets to a point, and as soon as Jared Allen gets deep into the paint and J-Dub steps over, Evan Mobley is gonna cut, and that creates an easy lane, a passing lane for Darius Garland and layup. And again, we got Evan Mobley showing his versatility as a driver. His aggression and his handle have improved this season. Again, doing a couple spin move. He really likes that spin move against smaller guys because they just cannot combat his frame. He gets all the way into the paint, draws Isaiah Hartenstein, which in turn draws Shea down here. So he has to pick up on Jared Allen. Now we have an open corner shooter, Evan Mobley, again 7 assists in this game, using his driving skills to get a 3-ball. All right, so here the Oklahoma City Thunder, they go zone, and the best way to beat a regular 2-3 zone is just to have somebody in the free throw line that you trust to make decisions, right? So Evan Mobley is going to be that guy. So they pass the ball up top. Evan Mobley is right in front of Donovan Mitchell. Then when the ball gets here, he's right in front of Darius Garland, gets right into that passing lane, and then this is just easy pickings for the two bigs. All right, so here again, they're using Evan Mobley as a passer. Here in the short roll, you got 2 screens for Donovan Mitchell. He can pick up a shot, but the Thunder are expecting him to actually use his screen. Evan Mobley just pushes and slips right out of it, gets in the middle of the paint, draws 2 defenders right here. Max Strus, you can see him calling for the ball. Evan Mobley makes a good decision, hits him for another 3. And again, Evan Mobley being as versatile as he is, as the Cavaliers, they trust him with the ball in his hands, which means that he can be sort of an offensive hub and he can initiate actions for you. So here, he's going to be the handoff passer in the Chicago action. Chicago action is the type of dribble handoff, but it's just when the guy receiving the dribble handoff receives a pin down first. So there's a pin down into a dribble handoff. So you got Donovan Mitchell, he's going to set the pin down for Max Strus, and then you're going to have Max Strus come get the ball from Evan Mobley for a regular DHO. So that's going to happen right there. And then what Evan Mobley does a nice job of, again, using his agility at his size. Right after the dribble handoff, he rolls right to the basket really quickly, gets the mismatch here, gets Shea in the paint, and that doesn't end well for the Thunder. All right, we've seen a couple times where we had Evan Mobley going up for the alley-oop to Jared Allen. Now we got it the other way around. We have, again, when you're a team with dynamic ball handlers like Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, when they get hot, teams will opt to allocate more defense resources to those guys. So that means you have to have guys in the short roll that know what they're doing. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley both know what they're doing in the short roll. So they get the ball here to Jared Allen, and he reads it very quickly. He catches the ball, turns around all in one motion, sees that J-Dub is off of Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley knows what to do. He cuts when J-Dub goes up, and then alley-oop. All right, so we got a big bucket by Evan Mobley. Again, you got a small setting him the screen so he can curl off it. And he damn near gets an ISO at the top of the key right here, using his strength and his handle. And here, the arm lift comes into play right here. So Isaiah Hartenstein is playing pretty good defense, but Evan Mobley tried to take him off. He bumps him right there, again, using the added aggression as a driver this season, but gets his arm, those long arms, over Isaiah Hartenstein as he jumps and hits the floater. As you can see, Evan Mobley ranks 27th in Yahoo's fantasy basketball so far this season and has been on a tear stuff in the stat sheet. And with the Cavaliers being so good and him being a big factor in their success, if they keep winning, I 100% expect Mobley to keep this fantasy ranking. But please leave a like and subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Peace.